Texas, and
Georgia, I guess I'd have to say.
all right, okay. No one from the Big Ten?
No, I think Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State. I think all the Big Ten are going to beat each other up too much and then miss out.
Okay. All right, and then the national champion.
Clemson. I mean, I hate to say it, but Clemson.
Okay. I found my Heisman underdog.
Okay.
They're just not. He's a big time recruit, big time transfer.
Yeah.
His name is Justin Fields.
Oh, wow. Yeah, actually. Wow, Heisman underdog, yeah.
Justin Fields, Ohio State. He's fast. He's a dual threat quarterback. I don't know what happened to Georgia. He was the starter for a while, and then I don't know if he actually ever started. They just brought him in just to run the ball.
The starter. That was the thing. Was last year they brought him in 15 times a game, and he would just hand the ball off.
Yeah, so we never really got to see they didn't ever give him the chance to run the ball. I'm tired of the Jake Fromm hype, too. I'm tired of the Jake Fromm hype because I don't think Jake Fromm's very good. I think he's a very good system quarterback. I think he's what Greg McElroy is, or one of those Alabama type.
Who did Fromm replace? What's his name? It starts with an E.
Jacob Eason.
And he's at Washington, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that whole thing, how it just set off a chain reaction of all these.
Right. I read this on Reddit today. Before I get back into my Heisman, I read this on Reddit today. Jake Fromm, he was committed to Alabama with right before Kirby Smart left to Georgia, and Kirby Smart took when he took the job at Georgia, he took a picture at the big board of recruits for quarterback, and I guess Jake Fromm was rated pretty lowly not as highly as you would think for a guy committed to Alabama already. Mm-hmm. And that pissed off Jake Fromm, and then he went with Kirby Smart to Georgia, and that's how Tua got to Alabama. So Jake Fromm theoretically caused Tua, Jalen Hurts, Jake Fromm, Jacob Eason, and many, many more.
And Justin Fields, and then that Washington quarterback transferred, I think, a little bit ago.
Yeah. Maybe Shea Patterson, because Shea Patterson felt so bullied at Ole Miss.
I really have no clue. I think Texas A&M is going to be really good this year,
Kellen Mond.
Texas A&M might win the SEC.
No, I don't think so. Anyway.
I don't think so either, but if they did, I wouldn't necessarily be surprised.
All right, here we go. So Heisman, Justin Fields will be my Heisman underdog, and then I'll take Trevor Lawrence because I don't think Tua will win. I don't think there's a chance Tua can win it with Jerry Jeudy. Playoffs teams. Oklahoma, because I trust them not to slip up more than I trust Texas to slip up. Texas is just kind of they slip up.
I would like to think Texas football is back.
They're a good team. I think they're going to slip up once or twice in the regular season.
They definitely will.
And that's what's going to cost them.
Texas move.
And I'll take Oklahoma there. Team 2 will be. This isn't my seedings.
Yeah. This is just the 4.
Team 2 will be Ohio State.
Yeah.
I don't trust Michigan at all. I don't think Michigan's very good. There's a lot of hype behind Michigan. Shea Patterson's not a good quarterback. They have a good defense again, but I'm not buying Michigan. The Harbaugh thing might be what it is. He might just be Mark Richt for Michigan. What Mark Richt was for Georgia for Michigan.
Yeah.
Team 3. I'm not putting Georgia in there. I'm not going to put Georgia in there. I refuse to put Georgia in there. Auburn. Team 3 is Auburn.
Okay.
That's the homer pick, and I'm not taking any of the other schools from the SEC. Team 4, let's see. We got the Big 12, Big 10, SEC. Oh, did I say Clemson? In Clemson.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you don't say Clemson at this point.
Should I take Syracuse to upset Clemson? Or should I take Georgia Tech? Oh, I changed my mind. You know what? Not Clemson. It's going to be Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern. And then LSU goes 11-1 with the only loss being to Georgia Southern. 10-2. LSU goes 10-2 with their losses being to Auburn and Georgia Southern.
Yeah, I think the Big Ten, if they miss a team, they're going to have a huge push to move it to change the system.
I mean, the Big Ten should. I think Ohio State and Michigan will go basic. One team may lose one game, but they'll go undefeated and with one loss up until that game.
I could see.
Maybe Wisconsin. Maybe Wisconsin makes that jump.
But here's the thing too: is I could see them slipping. I could see Ohio State slipping up against Penn State. I could see Michigan slipping up against another team.
There's one team you're not talking about that's supposed to be pretty good in the Big Ten, Matt. Nebraska.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Adrian Martinez.
The Big
Nebraska
Ten is
might be there.
really good this year.
Huh?
The Big Ten is I think they're going to beat each other up.
Pretty tough. I'm going to take Ohio State. I think this is the year. I forgot to talk about this. Was it weird seeing Urban Meyer and Steve Spurrier back with the Gators stuff on?
It was a little weird. I do remember that, seeing them in the stands, and I'm like I guess, but
makes sense.
I think it was weirder to see Urban Meyer. Well, it was pretty weird.
They're both kind of Steve Spurrier's not as much.
Yeah.
If he did something at South Carolina, it'd be weird, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about, or are we done?
I think we're done.
Let's wrap it up.
It was a good first episode back. We need to talk about our NFL.
Next week will be our NFL preview show.
We're gonna have to change some stuff.
We're gonna have to do. I think we're gonna have to do 2 different shows. We might do. I'll talk to you about this. I want to do a fantasy football. Oh, I guess fantasy football show might be too late now, but
I haven't even drafted my team yet.
I know, but I feel like by the time we get it out, it'd be too late.
Have you drafted your team?
No, I want to make a league for us.
Okay, yeah, we can. Yeah,
a slurred words league, and then we can have like some kind of segments with it. But we'll do that. I want to do 2 shows next week. One's just like our normal Monday show, where we talk about the big headlines, big news, and then one show, maybe we release around then, and it's just an NFL preview show.
Yeah, I think that makes sense, because I got a lot to say about this NFL preview. I'm like, I feel pretty and actually, like I say, I feel confident. I am looking at my ratings, and I'm like, oh man, I don't have any super bad teams or any super good teams, and so there will be one of those. But this is like one of the most confident I felt going into an NFL season. On like, I think I kind of understand the way the league is going to work.
And you know what that means?
It means I'm going to be way wrong.
It's going to go completely differently. That's the NFL.
That's how it goes.
All right.
There are only a couple things where I'm like, ooh, this could really change the landscape. And, I mean, the Colts already kind of have, but...
Yeah. Anyway, that'll be next week. I want to get the NFL preview show out. We'll get it. It's going to be out before the Thursday Night Football. You'll know more about that. You can follow us on Twitter. We'll give you some updates on that. Slurred W Sports on Twitter. Tell your friends to subscribe to the podcast. You guys subscribe to the podcast. Rate it 5 stars, 4 stars. Please no 3s, no 2s, no 1s. That's just mean.
Yeah, it's just mean.
If you don't like the show, rate it a 4 and give us constructive criticism.
Or I mean, you don't have to rate it. Tweet at us the constructive criticism.
DM us. We don't want that public.
You know what? I'm not scared of it.
Matt's not scared. I'm scared.
I'm not scared of it, Mikey. I'll give out my personal Twitter. You can.
Oh boy. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Look for us on all those platforms. We're on podcasting platforms everywhere: Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, all the big ones. And I think that does it.
It's good for me.
See you later, guys. Just remember, don't be like Taylor Lewan.
Oh, okay.
Bye, guys.